Hi, it's a while ago, and I wanna talk about what I did with my scooter. Simiet 14, 15, 50cc Vortex over Vortex. Yeah. What did I do to it? I did Dr. Pulley sliders, 7 grams. I think I did a new belt, and it was I think slightly wider than the original, but I'm not sure. I did iridium spark plug that did a whole lot over the whole range of the RPM, not just a spot. I noticed that did way better when I put it in, and with the normal plug, when it was cold, when it was warming up, the how it's called. First, you get a lot of gas in it because it gotta start up. That process I forgot the name, but it uses a lot of gas, and with the normal spark plug, it would, well, not drown, but it had a morning temper. With the iridium plug, I noticed immediately that joke by the way. I noticed immediately that it loved the extra gasoline of the choke. So with that in, I noticed that the burning of all the mixture was way better. And I did that. The acceleration uh, um, jet, or how you call it. If you turn open the throttle, then a little pump is pushed in and it sprays an extra mixture. I did see a video on YouTube uh, that someone adjusted it right, and I tried that. I had adjusted my air screw, and I did notice that when I did it, I didn't get enough air. So if you don't get enough air, then the mixture won't be right. So I drilled holes in the outer of the air filter box so that when the air got in, it would still go through the filter element inside. And when I did that, at a certain amount of air opening, suddenly I could adjust the air screw, and at a moment I noticed it was too much air, so I adjusted it not just to the air screw in the idle jet, but also to the main jet, which is, I found out, 80. And I haven't found a bigger because I don't know where to look yet. So with that adjusted, I tried the acceleration pump. And I noticed when I had it on, it didn't do right. It's drowned or choked. It didn't work. So I put it off again, and then it did right. It accelerated great. Then I thought, what can I do with the jet, the main jet? I found out that the type of scooter that I have is a Euro 4, and it has a carburetor that is computer controlled. It has two valves in it, and with little filter to breathe in the air. And when you buy it, the dealer has to install the software for it, the map. Apparently, the dealers don't know that, so I saw it on YouTube that there is a trick to bypass it, and I did that. This closing of the upper valve, and suddenly there was more power. usually my scooter did 1 liter. When I bought it, 135 kilometers. When I adjusted it as good as I could, 1 liter 38. And when I adjusted it with what I just said, the air adjusted to the jet, then it went to 160. Then I did the upper valve for the electronic carburetor. It went back to 140 and it got, whoa, that's expensive. If you go from 160 to back to, and I thought 160, wow, it's insane. So I adjusted it after I closed it off and did a little bit more air because now it could get more gasoline. So then it went from 140 to 145, and then I found out about a decompression hose. On top of your cylinder you got a decompression. You gotta open that so the dirt can go out. It's water and bad oil or whatever. And so I understand that you got it from NCI in Naraku, and I got from Naraku. That's the one I could find. Where your oil dipstick is, there it goes in a plug, a metal plug. Hose goes over on it with a metal plug. I shall show it another time. And when I started it, a little bit of oil came out, and you hear it like an exhaust. So you feel the pressure vibrating, the heat comes out, so it indeed cools because the air in out, so the air can cool. The decompression, it can go out because simply noticed it when I pulled up. The scooter was way faster. It could move easy. The only compression there was left was in the cylinder. So I did that and it was way better. And 145 was back. I'm now busy with my valves because it was never adjusted, and I noticed that now I think I don't drive far enough. The cylinder, the whole engine cannot warm up enough, and the weather is going in autumn, so I need to make the distance of the valve, the space I must make smaller so that it's easier to the distance is when it's cold, and when it gets warm the distance disperses because metal expands. So that I have to adjust to smaller, so I don't drive far enough to let it heat up good. I need to make it smaller so it's faster there, and that means more power because I made the space bigger, and now there's not problem, but I notice less power. The decompression hose worked perfect. Indeed, the compression is out. So now I need to do the valves, and seeing what it does now, a little less power, so I expect more power when I do it right. Until now I notice I can easily pull up with cars. Scooters I rocket out. So till now what I have, I need a software for the carburetor, but till then it does amazing. And the washing time, by the way, that I don't do long enough. Too long, I mean. So Dr. Poly sliders, iridium spark plug, air given enough to meet the idle jet and the main jet. That acceleration pump out, I think I already said it, decompression hose, and now I need to finally do the valves right. So now it's about 1 liter, as I said, about 45 kilometers. I started out with 132, and my dealer said, whoa, that's good use, because normal it's 125, 130. And seeing that, I believe I can make it lower on use, better on, yeah. I hope to get 150, because, yeah, I think it can. Maybe by maintenance on the belts, and maybe just a bit heavier sliders. I don't know for sure. First, see what the valves do, and then I will see. But I'm surprised how well this did. It's really fast, really doing good. There's amazing power. When I saw the variator, I was surprised seeing how big the variator is. I know the Kimco had trouble and did 1 on 38, and seeing this variator is way bigger, and it pulls up so fast and uses way less fuel. It's simply stronger. So that I have to adjust, and then I will see. And this was a lot of chat, so next time I hope to outside show you a bit, because I understand you want to see the decompression hose. Maybe I can show a iridium spark plug, but I think if you look it up, iridium, IRR, whatever. I will show it. The main thing is that normal spark plug has a copper inside, and the iridium has apparently electrodes on a wire or something. Electrodes, that's why it needs less power, but it gives a better spark, so it burns the mixture well. Any decompression hose, do it. Iridium spark plug, do it. Many say you need a bigger exhaust or whatever. I noticed what the air mixture does in power. Air mixture with the jets do that way better.